um, going to play poker, but I didn't. I ended up going to see a movie instead, and it was late. But I got home not super late, about maybe 9ish or so. After that, I was gonna play one after that, but apparently they don't do those on Saturday at 10. They only do it on, well, they don't do it on Friday. They do it on Saturday. Sorry. So I didn't do that. So I end up finding through GG Poker to play. Just check it out. And also I screwed up. Um, I asked for certain weeks off for work to go to Vegas to watch the World Series of Poker main event, and didn't pan out because I screwed up. I totally messed up the days completely. So I'm like more at the end of July than the beginning of July because I saw a four on there, so I was thinking fourth. So I was thinking, oh, it's the week of the fourth. I thought, wait a minute, the fourth falls in the middle of the week, so it doesn't show up because they have things telling you the dates above, and I screwed up on it. So it's on me. I could probably ask to see if I could switch it, but I don't know. We'll see. I may not go, or I might go and just not watch that. So it depends on how that goes. So it depends. I may or may not be gone. So we'll see. And if not, I might actually have a few concerts that I might be able to go to during the time that I am off. So that's a plus. So I figured, I might not go there, but I can always do something else. Or even in Blackhawk. Actually, Blackhawk, as I heard, is fairly decent when it comes to casinos and things like that, but also the hotel rooms are just as much as Vegas, if not more, because I checked out the prices already. Just out of curiosity's sake, you never know. Anyway, speaking of um, poker, reminds me of Texas Hold'em, which right now we are going to be talking about the great state of Texas when it comes to metal bands. There is one I'm a little reluctant to mention, and there's a lot of controversy about it, plus other reasons too. But they are very good, and they are number one. So I'm sure you guys all know who that might be. I'm sure. I would assume you probably all know. If not, then you've been living under a rock. Because most people, if not all people that listen to metal, have listened to this band once in their life, if not more than, or twice or three times. Who knows? But anyway, without further ado, I am going to talk about number 20 under the Texas Underground Up and Comers. Now, it's funny, here I'm trying to create a list, and it's cutting me short on the amount of bands I got. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Hey, welcome. I see I got on here late and you guys are on. I think there's more people in here later than there is earlier. Go figure. But what I was going to try to say is, oh, there's four people. Hey, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I love talking to people. So I'm going to try to do this list and I'll try to answer questions in between. So, if you have, if you want to say something, whatever. So don't think I'm ignoring you, just in case. I'm not. I'm going to just kind of do my thing and see what comes up. Number 20 is Wrench in the Works from Dallas, Texas. It's a progressive metal thrash metal band known for their complex arrangements, genre bending experimentation, and political charged lyrics, which is kind of cool. Hello, how's it going? I'm a minor. Minor what? From Cleveland? Wow, we got five people. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. I love this. This is really great. I get to talk to people this time. It's like being at the poker without being at the poker because I got people to talk to. See, poker is kind of nice because I actually got to do some conversations with people about poker. Now I'm gonna have conversations with people about metal. Cool. Number 19 is Wolf King Austin from Austin, Texas. Black metal bands delivering a raw, atmospheric soundscape heavily influenced by a genre of Norwegian roots, but with a distinctively Texan flair. Now, I'm kind of wondering if there's one band in here that I was thinking about that might be on here, but I don't know. We'll see. Um, Centrics, I think that's influenced by genre's old school sound and modern production edge. Eye points, eye points. We got Slayer on here. We got Big Frank from Cleveland. I'm from Ohio, you know. I'm actually in Bryan, Ohio. Oh, I got two people now. Who's still here? What happened? There was five people. Now we're down to two. Don't leave. It's so much more fun when there's more people. Now there's one. Probably the one person's the one that doesn't talk at all, and they'll be gone, and then they'll come back. But that's okay. We'll keep going. um, I'm not sure why. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyway, number 17 is Holy Ghost from Houston, progressive metalcore band pushing boundaries with their blend of technical, atmospheric, and emotional depth in their music. There we go. We got one person back. I don't know if it's the same person that was here before, but I do appreciate it. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here and talking to me because I love it. It's awesome. It's great. Number 16 is The Primitive Man. Wait a minute. This says Denver, Colorado. So I'm gonna have to check these guys out because they're a local band, maybe. Well, they're not from Texas. Some of the members hail from the state, so they're from Denver, which I don't know if I've seen them or not or heard of them. I'll have to check that out. And this band is a rising star in the doom metal, known for their slow tempos and crushing riffs with bleak atmospheric sounds, I guess. And we got one person again. Anyway, those are the Texas underground up and comers, but they're from Denver apparently. So, which I've already done Denver already because I kind of started off with Denver, or I mean Colorado. So if I do get Colorado again, I'll just skip that one, or I might just recap it and do it again. Number 15 is Black Flag from LA, from pioneering hardcore punk band with a specific influence in a Texas metal scene. While not from Texas, some of the members hail from the state. So these are some bands that have people that are from Texas, but they're not from Texas. Which I was hoping to get Texan bands because that's what this is supposed to be about. I got a lot of those sometimes. It seems like some of the states have nothing but everybody. They have people from the state, but they're not in the state, which is kind of a depressing thing. But anyway, Ebola, I guess is how you say it. It looks like from Houston, grindcore band known for their short, fast, and brutal bursts of sonic violence. Crazy, right? Number 13 is Killjoy from El Paso, Texas, as a punk rock band with a heavy metal edge and DIY ethic. I'm not sure what that means. I guess I'll have to listen to them to find out. Who knows? Number 12 is Iron Rain. How do I say that? Similar to DRI, which I have heard of. Some members hail from Texas, and the band is a force of revolving of the 80s crossover thrash spirit and a heavy dose of Reagan era worship. Oh, Iron Reagan. Duh. I've heard of this band. Actually, I've seen them. I think they even dress up like Ronald Reagan in one of their videos, which is kind of interesting. Because I was like, oh, okay, this is a little bit different. It kind of reminds some of the other ones. Like, there's one that has something to do with McDonald's. Oh, and I just recently saw one that popped up on my screen about these guys that dress up in monkey suits called Banana something or other, I think, which is kind of odd. So I might have to. I'll see if I can go through my history, find that one, and I'll try to post the video because it's really weird. Actually, I heard just a little bit of it, and it doesn't sound half bad actually, which is kind of surprising. Especially guys dress up in costumes like that, but you never know. Number 11 is DRI from Houston, a crossover thrash band influencing genres of metal, Texan metal, with musicians with their fast tempos and hardcore punk attitude, which actually I think they do. I think they got like a hardcore punk attitude. Now the one band I was thinking about is in my list. So, and they're really good. So I'll let you know. Oh, there's two of them. Two of them. Texan Modern Metal Masters. Number 10 is Black Lung from Dallas, which I've never heard of. Sludge metal band known for their slow tempos and crushing riffs and oppressive atmosphere. Number 9, this is the one I was talking about. These guys are badass. All I gotta say is they rock it really hard, heavy, and they're a force to be reckoned with. Called "Upon a Burning Body" from San Antonio, Texas, which is not where I went to when I got to see Metallica play, but it's close, right? Maybe not really, but it's a melodic. I can't even say it. Death metal band focuses on technicality and modern metalcore edge, which they are definitely awesome. If you've never heard their music, definitely check it out. If you've never seen them live, I'm sure they're going to be phenomenal, which I still want to get to go see them sometime. That's one of my go to bands I have to see. Just like this next band is number 8, Texas Hippie Coalition from Waco, Texas, which is interesting. They're from Waco, which is, we all know about Waco. But anyway, Southern rock heavy metal fusion band known for their rebellious spirit, bluesy influence, and outlaw country singer swag. So they are super pretty heavy, but they also have a semi country sounding twist to it kind of thing, I guess you'd say. So I don't know if they consider the. It says Southern rock and heavy metal fusion, so I don't know what they consider, but I've heard of country metal before, and I would say this is kind of like that, but I don't know. I've heard somebody told me about a country metal band, and that was pretty close to that. My watch is getting all weird. Um, anyway, moving on. Number 7 is Suicide Silence from Riverside, California, which, while not from Texas, some of the members hail from the state. And this band is a major player in deathcore known for their brutal sounds and catchy melodies. So you got points, points. I'm not sure what that is. Points? Does that mean awesome? Or is that a band? I got 3 viewers. Cool. Back to 3. Back to 3. Suicide Silence. I already said that, didn't I? Moving on to that one. Number 6 is After the Burial. Stillwater, Massachusetts is where they're from, apparently, but there's members from Texas. While not from Texas, some of the members hail from the state, and this band is a force of progressive metalcore known for their indigenous sound and intricate musicianship. Oh, now I lost everybody. What's up with that? You guys all left. Anyway, those are the metal masters. I think I already said that. Now we're going to move on to the titans of metal from Texas. Number 5 is Power Trip from Dallas, a crossover thrash metal band reviving the genre of 80s spirit with a modern edge and a touch of hardcore punk energy. So this is a super heavy. It sounds like more thrash and punk, which some of it's kind of pretty really cool, like Green Day or whatever. They're more of a punk band too. So and I used to listen to some of those and Stone Temple Pilots and things like that. But anyway, number 4 is Unveil the Priest, I think is what it means. It's Anvil. Maybe it's Anvil Priest. Maybe I don't know. I think I said it wrong. From Austin, the industrial metal outfit known for their dark, atmospheric, progressive sound and theatrical live shows. See, I had somebody, then I lost them again. Number 3 is The Sword. I've never heard some of these bands. They're supposed to be the big guys. I don't know. I heard some of the guys in the middle, not the upper ones. So I'll have to check them out. The Sword is from Austin, Texas. Traditional heavy metal revitalist, bringing back the glory days of the 70s, 80s, and the soaring vocals of epic guitar work. That's interesting. 70s and 80s. I mean, I know there's some definitely in late 70s in metal, but I wasn't sure how far back it went. So I'm sure it wasn't before the 70s, before like the 60s. I'm sure there's no metal at all from the 60s. Because I think Sabbath did most of that, and I think they were from the 70s. I believe, I'm sure they are. They're definitely not from the 60s. Um, anyway, At the Gate is number 2 from Gothenburg, Sweden. Sweden. While not from Texas, several influential members hail from the state, and the band is a legend of, the word that I'm trying to say that I can't say, and I'm not going to say it, death metal. It starts with MED, melodic. God, why I have a hard time pronouncing that. Anyway, this is the one I've been reluctant to say, and the reason why is for, well, two reasons. One is a little more personal. The other one is for a very specific reason because of the video that was posted about certain individuals that said certain things that he says was one thing, and when with somebody else from Machine Head said something else. I was there, I saw it. There was of no wine back there. Let's put it that way. That they were talking about is Pantera, number one, which I said everybody's heard of Pantera. Groove metal pioneers redefining heavy music with their groove, latent riffs, and powerhouse drumming, and found frontman Phil, you know. Anyway, and they're just with his distinctive vocals. Anyway, Phil's distinctive vocals. Anyway, it's rather interesting. The whole thing with that, I'm still not sure about. And I saw a YouTuber that I guess criticized him about this. He actually got to talk to Phil a little bit, and Phil actually said that he grew up with how he felt a certain way and this, that, and the other, and he didn't do any of that because of the fact that that's what he was around all the time. But from what I forgot his name now, from Machine Head, the lead singer, said that what happened backstage never happened. That he said the reason why I said what I said was because of what happened backstage. And if you've seen the videos, you already know about this. Most people that are into metal music, especially Pantera, will probably have heard this already. Um, so is he or is he not? I don't know. I'm not gonna say because I don't know, but I do know from what somebody else mentioned. It sounds like he's pretty positive that that never happened. So his excuse or what he reasoned for saying what he said was not legit at all. It was a bold-faced lie to everybody, including this other guy that criticized him for what he did. And there's a lot of places in the world that they're not able to play at all because of that. And good for them. I mean, I think he needs to be accountable for that. Whether or not it's by accident or not, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Um, yeah. There are other things in my life that I've found recently that has opened up a lot more of my eyes to certain things that I didn't know about before. And I'm not gonna get into all that. It's a long story, but anyway, hopefully you guys are all doing well. And we'll see. Oh, and by the way, thanks for everybody coming on. I got Carson, Jaden, Oliver. I think is how you said that. Say that. Big Frank from Cleveland, Ohio. Roman Mayweather and Bentner the Slayer. Appreciate you guys for showing up. Clover and Insane Clown, and there was one other person that was on here really early on with Clover. I forgot the name, so I apologize. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for showing up on the live chat because that means a lot to me. It's awesome to have so many people out there that are interested in metal music just like me and everybody else out there. One big metal family. I will say so long, farewell, and good night. Because I don't think there's anybody else. Oh, now somebody pops up. How are you doing? That's cool. Not to saying that I was disappointed. I was just like shocked. Like, oh wow, another person. But I don't know if they're gonna say anything, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll stay on here for a little while. I was gonna close it down basically because no, yeah, now they're gone. So I will say good night, farewell. Thanks for headbanging, liking, and subscribing to the channel. It does mean a lot to me. So you guys take care and don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe. And if you see me in the concert, out in public, wherever, say hello. Let me know you're watching the channel, and I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Take care.